Hot 97 was over the weekend. It was over the weekend. And Hot 97, if y'all don't know, man, Hot 97 is many Hot 97s in the world, but when we say Hot 97, it usually comes to, Hot 97 New York.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it usually comes to. You ain't even got to, like, when you Google Hot 97, I'm sure it probably gonna bring up New York.
Facts.
But one of the big things about Hot 97 is Summer Jam, man. And recently, man, they had Summer Jam over the weekend, and I ain't gonna lie, like Summer Jam has definitely lost its impact.
Yeah, it lost it, bro.
Like, it's definitely lost its impact. My thing with it was that, I don't know, it just seemed like, New York right now is definitely not in the, I ain't gonna say the best space right now. They didn't at the top of the rap game as far as the rappers that they do have. Like, the niggas that they do have in New York right now that's at the top of New York, they not probably at the front. Like, because you gotta remember, like, the hottest nigga out in New York is Ice Spice probably right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can't think, Nicki, you know what I'm saying?
Well, she's a legend.
She's a legend.
You can't count her, bro. She's universal.
That's like Hov and them, you know what I'm saying? But my thing was that, Hot 97 was over the weekend. I didn't even know.
I caught it on Instagram, like some clips. I was like, oh, damn, Summer Jam here?
Yeah, Summer Jam was there, man. Hot 97 Summer Jam, man. But my question, y'all, my first question, it's a two-part, you know what I'm saying, scenario here. How you feel about Summer Jam, this year? Like, was it missed? Was it like...
From what I seen...
Was it a Russell Red and a Jelly Roll promotion? Like,
from what I seen, bro, it seemed like what you said, it wasn't promoted enough to me because...
That's what I just said, nigga, you gotta follow me. I was like, was it a walk uptown situation, nigga? Like,
I thought they were just gonna sell it off the name, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think. They just thought the Summer Jam name was enough to put out there and, niggas gonna come. But you gotta realize in this day and age with these big-ass festivals, you gotta promote, bro. You gotta... You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think they thought that, it sells itself, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's Summer Jam. I think they really thought that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but yeah, you just can't, you can't just live off the name, though, bro. You still gotta go hard in the streets, bro. And then you gotta have the right people on the Summer Jam. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even aware of the Summer Jam shit at all.
I mean, I wasn't aware of it. I knew it was coming, but I wasn't aware of it, though, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the whole thing of, like, Summer Jam, you know it's coming. Birthday Bash Atlanta, you know it's coming.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, because Ray got, I think, a lot that has to go with this,
Even
though.
the one in Philly, you know when that's coming.
What?
The big one they do in Philly every year.
I mean, that's like,
Was that like Made in America, I think, or something
that
like
ain't, see, you know what I'm saying? That ain't no damn, they got nothing to do with the radio. You know what I'm saying? But that's a festival, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to segue off of it, but I'm talking about radio. What I was going to go into is that I think a lot to do with it is that radio is kind of,
washed out.
It's washed up. It's kind of like the back burner. It's the, the thing that we got internet right here and then you got radio over here now. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's like this. And I'm talking about radio is the one right here, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy, bro, because when you think about it, bro, radio is internet just took over that whole space. It's kind of like, damn, and that do contribute to that Summer Jam not working. When the last time you just watched the Ebro interview on Hot 97?
I mean, I've never really watched them, like, interviews like that with them, but I'm just saying, like, I used to be able to tune into the radio. Like, I would listen to their station, even though I didn't stay in New York.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I would listen to certain, there's certain players in the game, far as in radio, that it don't matter, like Breakfast Club. Like, Breakfast Club is not the same as it was 10 years ago.
No, it's not. But I still check for it depending on the interviews. I don't check for Hot 97 for nothing.
Exactly. And that's where I'm getting at.
You know what I mean?
I think that they thought that it was going to be more of a, niggas just going to fuck with it like that. And they took it off YouTube. They got it where you got to go on Hot 97 and watch it if you want to watch it.
Oh, they really tripping, bro. So that would have killed it there, too. You can't watch it on the tube.
Yeah. And I think another thing, and I'm going to segue a little bit, but I think another thing is that, bro, being that New York is the mecca of hip-hop and that the sound of New York I ain't saying that it's never left because I'm a big fan of New York sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of New York sound, but since the sound has went south or have went to Detroit and then went to Miami and then went to Chicago, drill, it's like I think a lot of times with the artists that, you know what I'm saying, definitely the heavy hitters, the artists that, you know what I'm saying, put that work in the 90s and had them big followings, I think it kind of get lost on the people that's growing up in New York. Like, because the youngers in New York, they damn near, it feel like, I'm saying, I ain't from New York, but it feel like they ain't even like, checking for their OGs out there like that. Like a nigga in New York, or I'm saying a youngin' in New York probably not checking for Hove, or not checking for, you know what I'm saying, a Nas or something like that.
And you think that got to play into that? You remember New York always had a sound. Now it's like they don't have that sound. Yeah. And the sound that they do have, like that drill type sound, that ain't working.
I ain't saying that ain't. I'd never say it's not working.
It's not working, that's not the typical New York sound.
But that's what I'm saying. They gotta evolve though, so you gotta evolve. So I can't say it ain't typical. I'm not big on the sound like that. Don't get me wrong.
And even with the sound, just from New York, it's just not, the rapping's not there. The females are rapping harder than the niggas in New York.
I can't say that either, man. Like I'm not gonna sit there and like put down the scene that they got. What I'm saying is that the sound didn't evolve like how the South sound evolved. I'm not gonna say it evolved as well. Like with in Atlanta, like Outkast, I feel, can still come out and do some of their songs. So don't get me wrong, the generation's always still gonna be lost. Like T.I. can come out in Atlanta and some of the songs that we love and all that is not gonna get the same feeling that it got back in the day with them youngsters. But they will still, like, you know what I'm saying. That's one thing I think with the Southern OGs did. They grew with they youngins.
Facts. They grew with the youngins, and also another thing is they music is so different down south that they damn near, see, it's different in the South than in New York. The South really support their artists. They make sure you gonna know. So even if you a new age nigga, you still gonna know that Outkast, because they still playing it, because that's how unique the music was. With New York,
and Outkast, we can't even just leave them out of it. They bigger. So
I mean, I'm just saying with they music
like
in general, though,
or anyone like that, like
but they support their old artists though. They old artists, they still play that music. They still play Sierra. They still play. So that's how these new ones come up. They like, okay, I know of her. I know what's up. In New York, it's not like that.
It's just crazy though, because that's the mecca of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to see that it don't have like the same feeling or whatever, and I know it's still, they still got a lot of hitters over there. They just really trying to find themselves right now with this whole sound thing, because it's either you gonna be not backpack, but you're gonna be either the essence of hip hop sound, or you're gonna be drill.
Yeah. And I think New York is just waiting for that as far as the dude. They just waiting for that right one to come out and really just set it off. Because don't get me wrong, we got Big the Butcher, all the Griselda dudes.
But them dudes are older, though. They are older cats, though. And they sticking with the traditional New York sound.
Yeah, and that's what's making it live to a lot of younger people that like Griselda. That's putting them on that New York sound. But I think you're just waiting for that next young thing out of New York.
They need somebody that's young. They need somebody that's young out here, that's preferably 25 under, or 20, around that age at least. That, and he ain't gotta be a spec. I'm just saying that they need somebody to take that
just got
torch.
That 50. Like Pop Smoke was the last one that had that.
Well, just need somebody to take the torch of it. You know what I'm saying? Just somebody that gonna come with those hits. Because like I said, like, I remember, like, be honest with you, man, the last person that's new that they tried to, like, introduce, I would say, in the game, that's had, like, a career that lasted was, like, French. You know what I'm saying? Like, that had a career.
And then they got the A-Boogies with a hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
But who's bigger, A-Boogie with a hoodie? I'm talking about far as song-wise, him or French. French got way more songs.
I mean, but French been in the game way longer than A-Boogie with a hoodie, though. So that's a wide age gap, though.
Yeah, but French is, like I said.
But A-Boogie would be the next.
Has A-Boogie with the hoodie has he had the hits that French didn't have, though? He had some big ones, but
he
not
had some big
French,
records,
though.
bro.
Nah, he ain't had no bigger records than French, though. And that's what I'm saying. But look at the age gap on that, though.
Yeah, it's almost a 15-year age gap.
I ain't gonna say 15, nah.
I mean,
A-Boogie can't be that.
A-Boogie ain't even 30.
Okay, but French, approaching 40?
It's 40s.
He may be 40 years.
But still, it's a 10, 12-year age gap, bro. So, you know what I mean? That nigga been.
But hey, as I'm speaking on this, because I don't want to stay on it too long. But as I seen it, man, Method Man, I'm just gonna segue on this right here. But Method Man, he was like, he ain't coming back.
I'm done, cuz.
And I ain't like I know how I feel, but how you feel about that, man? Like the whole, crowd just not giving them the energy, but like how we just speaking about, like.
You know what, bro? I can understand him on that, because, and the only reason I'm gonna say that is because I know when him and Red perform that song, and when they perform in general, they ain't no slouch niggas. They not just in front of the stage, put on my hole with your head. No, they got the whole, you know what I'm saying? So I know how they perform, and for them not to give them love, that's crazy.
Just think about, New York too. Think about coming out though, and we don't do no sexy red slander over here. Like, You know what I'm saying? But think about coming out, you know what I'm saying? You are a legend, You meth. You red.
Born and raised.
Born and raised, like, you know what I'm saying?
Not red, man, though.
Not red, but I'm saying, like, but y'all are East Coast, you know what I'm saying? Like, legends. Y'all legends in the game, period. But to come out and then you see Sexyy Red out there got that mug, like, word. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just watching this, like, damn. I think Soulja Boy performed too.
He got a better response than that, did he?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
But I mean, it just, like I said, I mean, it's like you do have to pick your crowds though, because I was with him on that, like, damn, bro, this is crazy. But at the same time, looking like I've been seeing this come to like fruition for a minute, like.
But that's crazy.
It's been coming, like, I've been watching these festivals for a minute, and you've been noticing, like, Rolling Loud don't even bring out artists that's really 40 and over, or even close to that range, unless it's a special artist, a Ye, a Nicki. You know
you got to be that nigga to come out. But that's you got to think, bro. That shit damn near heartbreaking to be a legend in the state of New York on Power, Wu-Tang Clan. You fucking legend. You don't got to do nothing else. And y'all niggas like, don't know the words or can't vibe with. Even if I don't know the song is jumping to at least be, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I mean, but take yourself though, man, because like I said, I'm just now getting into my age of like I said, I'm starting to say like, hey, yo, I'm an old head and shit like that. And I'm like I said, I ain't in old head status, I don't believe. But like, put yourself in your own shoes back in the day, and then when your parents were sitting there listening to, well, I can't really say with my parents because my mom came in that hip hop R&B range, so I was happy to listen to what she was listening to. But like, some of the shit, she was on a lot of the oldies and shit too. So when I listen to a lot of oldies and shit, but I can think back like, okay, if she would have put like, I'm trying to think, like, cause a lot of shit that's like it's New Edition and shit. That's like something I listen to. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Oh, hell no. But just say she put like Frankie Beverly and Maze, or she put like what's 80s like? Well, she put like Shaka Khan on or something like that.
That's good music.
Now to me, but I'm just saying, picture if she put that on, or what she did put that on back in the day, nigga have been like,
but nah,
I don't want to hear that.
But on some other shit though, that shit was hard then, cuz.
You
gotta realize we came up in a musical family, so
true,
that wouldn't have been nothing to hear that and us to be like, oh man, cut that shit off, man. We was vibing on that shit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like back then, I didn't want to hear no Frankie Beverly and Maze. I remember my Uncle Mike, he had in his whip, man, he had like a little green Thunderbird, and he had in his whip, he had a white tape. And y'all can tell me out there, all the OGs out there. It was a white tape, and it was what's that name? Cameo. It was Cameo. Now you know how big Cameo is right now with the candy and all that. Like that's a household record. You know what I'm saying? A few records, but I didn't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to hear that. Exactly. But now though, I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand now that that's good music. So. I can't really, that's what I'm saying, I can't really blame them kids for like being like a statue while, you know what I'm saying?
But so I can understand what you're saying, because I understand from their parts, because maybe because they was in New York, he expected more. But then I can't understand that maybe you was booked for the wrong, because you got Sexyy Red before you Soulja Boy, so maybe you was booked at the wrong time for the wrong thing.
It wasn't the wrong time, because you can't bring him out to open up, that's a legend. You can't bring Meth and Red out to open up when it's daytime. You can't do that. That's disrespectful.
So he can't just rock 300?
Nah, bro. Damn. Nah. And like I said, you bring him out in the middle of the night right there. They did a whole tribute to Mr. C because, he passed.
Yeah.
And they brought out Big Daddy Kane. They didn't bring Red and Med out for that because they not in even that range. But they brought out Big Daddy Kane and a few other people from the 80s and stuff like that. And I looked in there and I was like, bro, rest in peace, Mr. C, bro. This shit crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I'm looking around this months like these months are just like, dog, when did hip hop get here, bro, to where like the respect is just gone.
It's just gone. Niggas was out there. They said they was performing. They was out there in the crowd just walking around, rolling up. I'm
rolling up. New York is smoke, though, so it's just. I seen Ebro come out on stage with a blunt in his mouth. I ain't making this up, bro.
He was stressed out, bro. He was like, yo, man, these niggas ain't reacting, bro.
Man, but definitely, man, shout to Red and Meth, man. High 97,
Y'all
man.
still legends, man. I mess with you. I buy an album. Well, I ain't buying it, but
ain't buying
I listen to it on
You
Tidal.
ain't even
though.
downloading, probably. Just keep it real. You not downloading.
Yeah, I would. No, you know I'm a Takal
Red
fan.
Man done dropped some albums. I know
I
you
got a
have
Wu
not.
Tang tat on me, bro. So you know I'm always rocking with the
Man,
Wu.
make sure you download his next album, man. But what else out there, man?
We must pay homage to him.
Yeah.